I'm Kate Hope, sleep consultant, and I'm going to talk today about how to prepare your baby's room for good sleep. Setting your baby's room up is a lot of fun, and lots of parents will already have the baby's nursery organised before they're ready to transition their baby into the room to sleep. So, thinking about things in the baby's room, the first thing your baby is going to need, obviously, is a cot. And of course, you want to think about safe sleep. The Lullaby Trust is the leading organisation on safety for babies, and it's their advice I follow. So for the cot, you need a firm, flat, waterproof mattress. Now, generally, it's best to have a new mattress for each baby, but I think we all know that in this financial climate, that's not always possible. If you're using a second-hand mattress, just make sure that it's still firm and flat, it's in good condition, has no rips or tears, and that it's been completely protected by a waterproof cover when in use before. As long as all of those things are okay, then it's safe to use. And then looking at what you might put in the cot, it's not a good idea to use pillows or duvets if your baby is under a year old because of the risk that they will cover the baby's face. A lot of people like to give their baby a toy or something to hold when they go to bed, but the safest cot for a baby is a bare, clear cot. So for safe sleep, your cot should not have any toys or comforters in it. You also shouldn't use cot bumpers. Lullaby Trust also say not to use products such as wedges designed to keep your baby in one sleeping position, and that there should be no nests, pods, rolled up towels or anything soft placed on top of the mattress. I know that's all really boring, but that's the guidance for safe sleep. So other things to have in the room, ideally you'll have the changing table in the baby's room, and if you have room for a chair, I think that's a helpful thing to have. So those things are your starting points for setting up your baby's room, and then I think most parents would agree that it would be good to set the room up for good sleep, to give your baby the best chance of sleeping through the night. I like to have a lamp and also a night light in the room. And when I say night light, the ones which plug into the wall socket are good. Make sure it's nice and dim. The ones that emit a red light are really good for sleep. Just a word on night lights. Night lights and lamps are useful, especially if you're going into your baby during the night. But we do know that babies produce more melatonin, and that's the sleep hormone our bodies produce, if the room is very dark. This sends the baby into a deeper sleep, so that's worth bearing in mind. A lot of babies sleep really well with a little night light on, but if your baby isn't a good sleeper, that might be something to look at. I would use the lamp at bedtime to dim the lights while you get your baby ready for bed, and then put the plug-in light on and leave it on all night. And talking about keeping the room dark, I think that blackout blinds are indispensable. You'll be so glad of them in the summer. The ones that attach onto the window are best. I've known babies go from waking at 5 a.m. in the summer to waking at 7 a.m, all because we blacked out their room. Often people have mobiles and light projectors for their babies. These can entertain your baby during the day, but I wouldn't use anything to get your baby to sleep. Your baby needs to be able to self-settle for good sleep. So mobiles and light projectors are not good at bedtime. And then I do love baby sleeping bags. They are lovely and safe, and they keep your baby snug and able to resettle themselves without kicking off their blankets in the night. I'm a big fan of white noise machines, but they do need to run consistently if you're using them, not the sort that switches off after a short while. So put the white noise on before your baby goes to bed and switch it off after you've got them up for the day. I like the rain noise, but heartbeats and ocean wave sounds aren't helpful at this age as they have quiet moments on and off. We need the noise to be continuous to be effective. And lastly, it's good to have some bedtime storybooks in the room. Nice, calm stories which don't have flashing lights or noises are best. There are some lovely books about bedtime and sleep around. I'm Kate Hope, sleep consultant. For more information about how I can help you, or if you'd like my help with your little one's sleep, go to peacefulnights.co.uk.